Whew. Damn. That smells so cushy and cologne-y. What's up, YouTube? This is Shabazz, and I'm back with another CBD hemp flower review. What's up, YouTube? My name is Shabazz. I make educational, informative, and entertaining videos about hemp flower, CBD, alternative cannabinoids, cannabis accessories, and cannabis in general. If that sounds right for you, make sure you hit that subscribe button. What's up to all my connoisseurs? Hope you're staying healthy. Hope you're staying safe. Welcome back to another video. Today we have a returning vendor to the channel. I got a new haul, a couple of my old favorites, and a couple new strains I'm excited to try out. We've reviewed them plenty of times here on the channel. They're a well-known vendor. I'm talking about Beleafer. Now y'all already know, we've checked out Beleafer a lot of times. Beleafer is a pretty trusted vendor here on the channel and in the hemp community as a whole. And I got a fresh haul from them today. Got a couple strains that I tried and liked last time, such as the Bubba Sour, the Bubba Funk. Love these strains. And then we got some new strains I'm real excited to check out. The Chocoberry OG, the Strawberry Cream. Then we got some of Beleafer's finest kratom right here. We can't really talk about this on YouTube. I dabble in this from time to time. If you want to know more about that, feel free to hit me up on my Instagram or something. And in the box, Beleafer includes a letter to law enforcement, no paper COAs though, no QR codes. You got to go to the website, navigate it, go to the strain you want to find the COAs. They have it there. I wish they would put COAs or at least QR codes on the packages to make it a little bit easier. So you see here on the website, along with some photos of questionable quality, they do have the full COAs right there. Now let me just run through and see if there's anything different. This is the Bubba Funk. It smells cushy. It smells a little sour, a little funky. Fire. And these Beleafer Bubba strains make such pretty little nugs. Really nice nug structure, frosty, really nice colors on them. Go back to my last Beleafer video. I go more in depth with the Bubba Funk, the Bubba Sour, the Bubba Gas. Really like these though. The Bubba Sour is my favorite out of all of them. Everything I've tried from Beleafer so far, this strain is my favorite. It smells good, but I think in this batch, the Bubba Funk might have this one. Might take the lead a little bit, just in the smell. That is a super, super beautiful nug right there. It's just so nice. Vivid greens, vivid oranges, frosty. We'll definitely have to take a picture of that one. That is beautiful. Check my IG for a picture of this one right here. There's a bag here marked Bubba Sour, but I already had the Bubba Sour. I'm wondering if this is Bubba Sour Outdoor. Let's see. I'm curious.
Damn, son.
Damn. That smells so cushy and cologne-y. I'm not sure. I mean, this could be outdoor. It definitely looks different from the other Bubba Sour. If this is outdoor, this is very well grown outdoor. A lot of places could pass this as greenhouse or indoor. The smell is just as good as that indoor Bubba Sour and Bubba Funk. I really like these Bubba genetics from Beleafer. I just wish they would have called them something Kush instead of the Bubba. But still, the Bubba Funk, the Bubba Sour, the Bubba Gas cannot go wrong. All right, let's get into some of these strains I haven't tried before, or at least not from Beleafer. All right, we got the Shaolin Gleaux, and this is of course a cross of Alpenglow from High Alpine. Comes in at 14.25% CBD, 0.24% total THC. Respectable numbers right there. Man, these bags are just all over the place. All right. Okay. This smells really similar to Pink Panther, but less gassy and less sour. This smells very floral and very minty, almost like sour space candy. But once again, there's no gas in here whatsoever. It's just all kind of a bubbly, floral, mint smell, maybe a little bit of citrus in there. That's some decent looking stuff. Doesn't have the beautiful purples, that Alpenglow has, or the pink from the Pink Panther, but that's some good looking flower. It smells good too. So if you're a fan of the Pink Panther, the Alpenglow, you'll definitely like this strain. All right, next we got the Orange Glaze. I have tried this before. This comes from Taproot Seed Co. And this is grown by Beleafer. When I say it comes from, I'm talking about the company that breeds the genetics. Beleafer doesn't actually have the COAs with this. It just has CBD 18.45%, CBC 0.92%, CBG 0.73%, Delta 9 THC 0.16%. It doesn't have the actual COAs or the total THC. I don't know why. Immediately when I opened the bag, I got like a whiff of like, kind of like a hashy, an OG type of smell. This has a faint OG Kush smell. That kind of distinct Afghani smell. There's definitely a citrus, kind of like an orange peel smell. Ooh, that smells really good. Not the most unique or crazy looking strain ever. Kind of has a generic look to it, but it looks good. Definitely high quality stuff. The smell though, the smell on this is really good. This is definitely better smelling than the last Orange Glaze I tried. That smells good. And Orange Glaze, of course, is an indica dominant hybrid, so you will get some indica type effects. Not sure if we're gonna try this one out today, but I am anxious to try this one out regardless. Also by Taproot Seeds, we got the Cherry Chocolate Chip.
That sounds good. I'll have that.
Beleafer does have the COAs right here, 0.46%. Total THC is 0.49%. So once again, respectable levels on that. I have tried this one before as well with the Orange Glaze, and both this and the Orange Glaze are grown outdoors, I believe. Damn, these bags are trifling every time. Okay, smell right as soon as you open the bag. Ooh, it has a really minty Kush smell. I'm not really getting the cherry or the chocolate. I'm getting kind of a minty Kush. Well, I guess I'm getting a whiff of chocolate in there. This is mostly like minty Kush. And here goes the Cherry Chocolate Chip. As you saw in the bag, not bad looking stuff. Once again, not super unique looking, but it's a good looking flower. Looks good, smells good, super clean appearance and smell, especially for outdoor flower. Beleafer, I'm impressed with this outdoor stuff so far. It's a couple steps ahead of what some of these other people got. All right, now we're gonna get into these two completely new strains to the channel. We got the Strawberry Cream and the Chocoberry OG. Now, I'm gonna be honest, regardless of all these other strains, the Chocoberry OG is the one I'm the most anxious to crack open. So I'm gonna save this for last. First, we're gonna get into the Strawberry Cream, which is indoor. 14.3% CBD, 0.60% total THC. A little bit higher total THC on this, upper mid-range though, nothing too crazy. Good numbers overall. And just so you know, all of these bags are completely sealed. There's no smell whatsoever until you open them. So the box wasn't reeking or anything like that. Absolutely no smell. The bags are trifling though, you see.
I can't believe this motherfucker.
What? Strawberry Cream. Smells a lot like, kind of like Electra and Suver Haze. I'm really getting notes of like cat piss with a little bit of a sweetness to it. According to Beleafer's website, this strain is Queen Dream and Berry Blossom. Interesting smell. It smells a lot like Suver Haze, but sweeter. I'd say this smells exactly like if you crossed Electra with a Suver Haze. This is exactly the smell that it would produce. All right, so this is a completely new strain. We are gonna get it out onto the tray for closer inspection. And this is only like a gram, so it's hard for me to really gauge the quality. You really need a bigger bag to see a little bit more in the variances, the nug structure and the bud size and, you know, all that. Just looking at the little bit that I got though, nice flower, very frosty, a nice nug structure, and kind of this muted olive green color as opposed to like a dark green or a bright green. This has like a military drab or olive green. And this is definitely what some people would consider smalls. I know I probably would. It wasn't marked as smalls. This is the biggest nug out of the 3 that I got, but like I said, it's hard to judge out of like a gram sample, but not bad looking stuff. I'm gonna get into the strawberry cream. It's a new strain. The terpene profile has me really interested. It really smells like, I don't know. It really smells new, but very familiar. So the strawberry cream, let me break this down, get it into a bowl, and while I do that, I'm gonna put a high resolution image of it here. All right, breaking it down, it was nice. Terpenes got a little bit stronger. It wasn't very sticky. It's not as sticky as it looks. Let's get to it. Interesting taste on this. Is hard to describe. It almost has kind of like a wood type taste. But it tastes like the outdoors though, like after it rains. Not really any harshness to it. Yeah, that's what it tastes like. You know how it smells outside after it rains? Well, that smell is how this tastes. It's also really smooth. And I, of course, got this loaded into the vaporizer. Let's see what that's talking about. Okay, really classic cannabis flavor in the vaporizer. Kind of that woody, piney, weed type of flavor. Yeah, has just a very classic old school weed. Like if you were alive during the 90s and the early 2000s, you know what decent, good weed back then smelled like. That's what this tastes like. That's the best way I can describe it. Kind of a piney, a slightly gassy flavor, I guess. A little bit of mint in there. It's not super bright, super powerful, but it's there. And also the strain is very smooth. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give this one about a 5 out of 5 on the smoothness scale. Smoking it and vaping it, I really didn't get any harshness at all. All right, never tried this strain before. I have no idea what type of effects it's gonna give me. So I'm gonna kick back, let them kick in, and I'll come back and let you know how I feel.
20 minutes later.
All right, I'm back. Now I actually took about 20-30 minutes, felt the full effects before coming back to tell you about them. I have to say, what I feel, what I'm getting from this strain is pretty heavy hybrid strain. It's kind of right in the middle. I'm not feeling energized, but I'm also not feeling lazy, lethargic, sleepy, or anything like that. No sedation. And I also feel it equally in the body and the mind. Ample amount of brain fog going on right here. Like I said, I don't feel sleepy or lazy or anything. I'm just kind of kicking back, and I was really couch locked. I was watching something about mounting TVs, but I was like super into it. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that this strain is probably a great Netflix and chill strain. Definitely something that you could smoke and sit down and really get into something entertaining. Have you watched To the Lake on Netflix? It's like a Russian show. I recommend that. Anyways, watch something really good, really kick back. After smoking this one, I do kind of feel like I'm gonna get the munchies a little bit. Not getting cotton mouth. My eyes don't really feel heavy or anything. This is a pretty heavy, relatively potent hybrid strain. I like it. The terpene profile is kind of iffy. I'm not gonna say I don't dislike it. It's not the best thing though. I really hate anything that smells like any Oregon CBD strains, aside from like sour space candy. But if it smells like Lifter or Suver Haze, I'm already not liking it right off the bat. But the effects are good and it's really smooth. So I'm still gonna give this the Shabazz seal of approval. All right, drum roll please. Bam, Chocoberry OG. This is the strain I was most looking forward to. Brand new, sounds fire.
I was waiting on you at the door.
Have never tried this before. This is, according to Beleafer's website, OG and Berry Blossom. COAs show 13.72% CBD, 0.54% total THC. Pretty much all these strains today, whether they're outdoor, indoor, no matter what the genetics are, we're right in the 13 to 16% CBD range and a proportionate amount of total THC. So very consistent quality and potency from Beleafer. All right, let's not wait anymore. Let's crack this open, watch this bag, get real disrespectful. I'm gonna try to outdo it. It's not working. Hold on, let's let this air out for a moment. Ooh, I'm getting a real stanky smell coming from this. Again though, this really smells, it has that cat piss smell, like the strain cat piss, or in hemp, what smells really similar to that is Suver Haze. This smells a lot like Suver Haze. I'm not saying it is, but the terpene profile is really similar to like an indoor Suver Haze. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of a cushiness now that I've had it open for a minute or two. The terpenes are starting to come alive. You would think that something with OG in the name would have a more cushy OG smell, like those Bubba crosses. Those are extremely cushy, really OG. Even that orange glaze. This has a hint of it for sure. Definitely getting a hint of cushiness. This almost smells like if you cross Bubba Kush and Suver Haze. Now I'm getting, you know, more smell. That's exactly what this smells like. Bubba Kush and Suver Haze come together. Let's get it onto a tray. Good nug structure on it. Has a little bit of purple hues in there mixed in. Relatively frosty. It's a little bit more airy than the Bubba Sour and the Bubba Funk. Once again though, I'm only limited to like 1.5 grams right here. So it's hard for me to make a final judgment call on this. Good looking stuff though. Definitely. It's not the best looking strain that we've had. I think the best looking strain was one of those Bubbas. I'm not sure. I think the Bubba Gas or the Bubba Funk, but it's good looking stuff. And definitely what we are gonna do right now is smoke some of this. So let me break this down, get it loaded into the vaporizer and a bowl. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put a high resolution image of it here. All right, so breaking it down, I definitely got a little bit more cushiness. I didn't find any seeds or anything. A little bit of stickiness to it though, but it wasn't super sticky. Let's get to it. Okay, has a better than average hemp flavor to it. A little bit of a sourness at the end. Not perfectly smooth, but not too bad. Okay, got a little bit of a hashiness on the flavor right there. Same thing though, kind of just a general better than average hemp taste with a little bit of sourness to it though. And a little bit of harshness, but overall it's pretty smooth. All right, and of course, I got this loaded up in the vaporizer. Let's see what that's talking about. Much brighter flavor, much sweeter, kind of a citrusy flavor in the vape. The vapor is really smooth. On that second hit, interestingly, I definitely got a bit of a kind of a berry, like a mixed berry dessert flavor on the end flavor of that vape hit. Once again, it's relatively smooth, not perfect. I'm gonna give the strain about a 4 out of 5 on the smoothness scale. And the flavor, smoking was a better than average flavor. Vaporizing though, good, and there actually is a little bit of a berry flavor to it. All right, I've never tried this strain before. I'm going to assume that it's probably an indica dominant hybrid, but I don't know. With new strains, you never know what you're gonna get, what type of phenotype it could be. So I'm gonna let the effects kick in. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel.
5 minutes later.
All right, I'm back. Now I must say, my overall thoughts and opinion about this strain is that it is very relaxing. It's definitely an indica dominant type of feeling, but it's not heavy. I didn't feel any type of pressure in my chest. I didn't have to remind myself to breathe or anything. No feeling of like extreme gravity or anything pulling me down. This almost felt kind of like an opiate, very similar to like a painkiller or something like that. Really relaxing, but really mellow. If you're looking for a real heavy indica strain that's just gonna make you melt, couch lock, bad munchies, cotton mouth, all that, this isn't that. What this is though is kind of a more mellow, lucid hybrid strain that leans to the indica side. It's a little bit more relaxing. It's not gonna make you energetic or wanna talk a lot. This is just a really good kickback strain, and I honestly think this would be a really great Netflix and chill strain. This is a perfect kind of flower to smoke right before you're gonna get into something. It's not gonna make you super stuck, like I said, but it's gonna make it a little bit more enjoyable. It's interesting though, because it's very relaxing in the mind. Like I said, I don't really feel it too much in my body. I'm not really feeling anything in my torso. My eyes don't really feel heavy. I'm not getting any kind of cotton mouth. It's in the head like a sativa, but it's very relaxing. Like no rushy thoughts, nothing. I just feel super relaxed. But it's kind of a brain relax. It's a hard strain, and the effects are hard to put into words. I like it though. The terpene profile is really interesting. It's not what I expected at all, but I like the effects. It's not the most potent thing ever, and it's definitely not heavy, but it's a very relaxing strain. And for me, finding something that's not rushy or way too couch locky, pressure affecting my breathing type of strain, it's rare for me to find a strain that I just feel really chill. And I'm getting that from this. So I'm gonna give this Chocoberry from Beleafer the Shabazz seal of approval. New strain, I like it. Now overall today, I was impressed. Beleafer actually is doing a pretty good job with their outdoor flower. The indoor is good, but they've had good indoor. What I've seen is a big improvement in the quality of their outdoor flower. Before, the outdoor was kind of hit or miss. It could be really seeded or something. The outdoor strains that I saw today are actually really, really nice. So Beleafer is definitely stepping up the outdoor game. Indoor, the whole living soil thing, organic, I like it. Their flower smells really good. And for real, again, if you go to their website and you're not sure what you might want to look at first, check out the Bubba Sour or the Bubba Funk. Those are going down. Some of my favorite strains, love them. The terpene profile is great. Smells like high grade marijuana. Does not smell like hemp flower at all. Looks good. All right, that's the review though, y'all. Beleafer coming back with some good stuff again. Make sure you check out my merch, link down in the description. Check out the new cannabis lifestyle streetwear brand, Legal Clothing Co. It's a brand focused towards hemp users and alternative cannabinoid users. Check that out, link down in the description. Hit like if you liked the video. Hit me up down in the comments, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you can see when I upload new content. I want to wish everybody a happy holidays. Hope you all are having a good time. Spend lots of time with your family and loved ones. Appreciate that. I appreciate all of y'all a ton. And I sincerely hope that you have an amazing rest of your day or night. And I can't wait to see you on my next video. Peace.
Okay. Holy crap. That right there is what happens when you milk your head slightly longer than you should. Nope, still got a little bit at the bottom.